Hi, this is Jabora from My Accessible Life, and I read a blog post on Good Enough Mother with Renee Seiler, I believe it was last week, and I really felt for this woman because she went natural and her boyfriend or husband hated it. And so I've been natural for almost 11 years, and I just wanted to ask my husband what it's like, or what did he think when I decided to go natural.
I thought it was a great idea because it was a lot of fuss and a lot of care trying to get you to, find somebody that would do your hair right. And there was more often than not there was a problem with it when you got it done. It wasn't enough moisture in it, or spots of your hair came out, or even if they did it okay, you had to pay more attention to it than a newborn child.
Yeah.
And it was just insane. So when you said, okay, I'm going natural, that's great. You're taking care of yourself.
And what did you think when the hairdresser called you after she told you my hair fell out? Do you remember when I came home and you had scarves ready and earrings and things? Because when I was at the hair salon, my scalp turned purple because I was getting it relaxed, and I came home with about 40% less hair. And I
had scars?
You had scars ready for me when I got home.
Because you were crying.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. But I think the Camille, the stylist who used to work at Penny's, called you ahead of time. And when I got home...
She was scared we were going to sue her.
Oh, well, maybe that's it. I don't know. But I just remember that you were really super supportive. And then you cut out the rest that was with your clippers that was permed and damaged. You cut all the rest of that out. And I wore what they now call a teeny weeny afro. Back then, I just called it uncomfortable because my hair had never been that short. But you were super supportive, and as you brought out in your comment, when I would go in, even long before I met you in the 80s, when I had tried a curl for a while, but before that it was relaxers. And because my hair was thick, they always made the misjudgment of putting a super. And when I went natural and spoke with a stylist at a salon in Beechwood, she said that no human being should ever have a super in their hair, regardless of how thick it is. A super is just not necessary. And even after growing locks and then cutting the locks and now just wearing it, freestyle is what I call it. I don't know. I just really was hoping that hearing the opinion of a spouse of someone who's gone natural and been wearing their hair natural, as I said, for almost 11 years, would be an encouragement to someone else out there. If you're thinking of going natural, not every man is going to be against you wearing your hair as it naturally comes out of your head. So I just wanted to share this with you, and I hope this is an encouragement or helps someone out there who is on the fence about going natural. I would say, personally, it is a lot easier. And the reason it's easier is because using a wheelchair, I no longer have to go to salons, take off my footrest, lean over forward, or have my husband pick me up and put me in a chair, lean backwards. The bowl was always uncomfortable on my neck because of the spinal cord injury. And so it's a terribly, terribly easier on me physically. And financially, I don't spend all of the money on all of the extra products and having to wake up early and be at the salon most days. Remember, I would be there all day. I don't know if all salons are set up that way, but whenever I went to an African American owned salon, it was a process, because you come in, you wait. It's almost the same as going to a doctor's office, except for it seems longer. And especially if you're getting anything along the lines of a weave or braiding, you could be there for a while. And now it's wash it, condition it, braid it up, or do a wash and go, and you're done.
Now, would you like to explain to the viewers what a super is?
Oh, a super. They have levels of relaxers, and I think there was a mild, and then I guess mild and super, the only ones I remember, because I've never had a mild. Every salon I went to, once they saw my hair and began to look through it, they just always said I needed a super. I can only guess that there might have been a medium. I don't know if that's what they called it, but mild was considered for people who had quote-unquote good hair, and medium, I guess, was for medium thickness. But if you had really super thick hair like I did, and like I do actually, then they would put a super in, and it always left me with scalp burning and abrasions. And like my husband said, there was a point where I had a small patch where hair wouldn't even grow because it had just come out from just trying different things. Really all I had to do is just wear it the way it comes out of my head.
Yes, and there's something to be said for a woman who's comfortable enough with herself to wear her hair the way it grew out of her head and not be so concerned that her hair is permed and straight like everyone else seems to think is the only acceptable way of wearing your hair. So it says a lot psychologically about the comfort level and self-love that a woman has when she can wear her hair just the way God made it.
And self-love, I mean, that has been the biggest proponent of positive results that has come from this. The amount of self-love. I mean, my husband teases me about saying, "Oh, your hair is so pretty," and "Look at me, I'm so pretty," and I know he's joking, but there was a time when I would have not looked in the mirror, the only time I looked in the mirror to see if I looked okay was after my perm had been freshly applied. And that was when I felt I looked good. But if it was time for a quote-unquote touch-up of the new growth, I felt I looked horrible. Oh my gosh, I need a touch-up, and I don't look beautiful anymore. But now I wake up every day feeling just as beautiful as the day before, sometimes even more. Alright, so unless anybody else has any questions or comments, I want to thank you for stopping by my channel, and I really hope that this short video will help someone who might be on the fence about going natural, that there are men out there that are not expecting you or demanding that you wear weaves, fake nails, boobs, that they love you for who you are. They love you for yourself. You don't have to have weaves or do anything. You can be yourself and be natural. And if you haven't already found him, then I'm sure he'll show up at the right time. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Bye-bye for now.